Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
I got a guest.
Hi. Nice to see y'all.
3 weeks early.
Yes.
So, guys, I hinted around earlier this week about a phone call that changed everything.
I was that phone call at 5 p.m.
There's your phone call, guys. I couldn't quite tell y'all at that moment because I still had some videos I needed to put out and stuff like that. And I have found that if I put videos out and if I say too much on here and then I put videos out on Come On Homestead and then it was like, oh, this is out of order, out of date and all this other stuff. So I decided not to actually say it. And I actually still have some videos I need to put out that's going to be prior to her coming. I have one coming out tomorrow. But I still had the videos of leveling out the camper, getting rid of all the New Year's stuff and preparing for Levi, and getting the mountain cleaned up and back in order and all of that. And then also me and Levi fixing all the things in the camper and winterizing it for her.
I was here when it was happening.
Yeah, but she was actually here.
Yeah.
Because actually the day that me and Levi was supposed to start on said project was the morning she showed up.
I did. I drove all night. I was up for over 30 hours.
Well, look at here. She gave her dad a challenge, let's just say.
But I'm excited. I love being here.
Yeah.
Better early than never.
So she's been here for a week now?
Since the 12th.
Yeah. So what's today? The 16th?
I think so.
17th?
Today is the 17th.
17th. So she's been here for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
And she hasn't froze.
Nope. I'm here. All toes, all fingers.
Yeah. She hasn't starved.
No. Oh my goodness. That is the best cooking I have ever had. Them places with the strudels, toasted.
Yeah.
I haven't had the strudels yet, but I've had some jalapeno things. Me and Brinley's ate dinner there almost every single night since we've been here. Amazing food.
Yeah, right now we're still struggling with a couple of things with the camper. The refrigerator is actually sitting right there.
But it's okay. It's cold enough that my milk's on my car.
Yeah, she actually has her milk and yogurt and stuff on the hood of her car.
Some salads.
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the refrigerator situation because the replacement refrigerator for that camper, guys, is $1,500.
It's crazy.
I was shocked. So we're still trying to figure that out. I don't really know what I'm going to do there yet. I don't have $1,500 just to throw out there for a refrigerator right now.
And I am a Marketplace girly, and I have not found any camper ones on Marketplace yet.
So we're trying to figure that out. I actually had one of the smaller, like, dorm room ones that I would use as a backup, and that one's not working now. I think it's finally reached its limit. It's traveled across many states with me, and I've used it for a long time. But, of course, when I need it right now, it ain't working. So I'm still trying to figure that out to get her a refrigerator set up there. I have a smaller style refrigerator there in the tiny house. I'm going to pull some measurements today and see if there's a way to fit it into that section. And if that's the case, then I will put that one over here and I'll get a full size for the mountain because there's more space.
And when he hosts parties and everything, it's very hard for us to put leftovers in that fridge there, I noticed. So
I make it work.
This will be perfect.
I make it work. But we'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, I'll put a fridge in the garage. But with winter coming up, that's not necessarily ideal because it's going to try to freeze stuff in the refrigerator. Spring, summer, fall, that would be fine. But winter, not so much. So we'll see how it all works out. I got to get something figured out before I leave out of town on Friday. So something will happen. Something will happen. I'm going to mess around with it today. Yesterday was a long day. My day started at 4:45 in the morning and ended at 11:30 last night. I was exhausted. And
there's a lot going on.
When I say that I only sat still for like 20 minutes yesterday, that's accurate. It was. Speaking of which, I did put a video out yesterday on Come On Homesteading, an update down there at Pops. We're building a pond down there with a ton of work going on down there. I'm basically hitting 3 fronts right now, guys. I don't have time to film down there at Pops's with all the work part of it that goes along. I've had a couple of you haters out there talking about, all he's doing is filming down there. He ain't working. I just ain't filming the work that's going on down there. I'm just giving updates. There's a lot. I have Uber down there, both my trailers, and a lot of equipment, and I spend just as much time down there as I do here. I'm bouncing back and forth all day. So there's a lot more going on than meets the eye.
I love seeing the workers. That's her favorite part of the day.
Yeah. I take Brinley down there with me sometimes. She's like, let's go check on the workers.
She calls them honeybee workers because she's watching a show about honeybees right now. And she's like, they're just like my show, working together.
So it is definitely a group effort down there, guys. There's a lot of moving and shaking going on. I am definitely not the primary worker down there for sure. That would be Wiley. But Drew's putting in time down there. The neighbor that Pops hired's putting in time down there. And I'm putting in a lot of time down there, and Pops. It's a group effort for sure. And a lot of my stuff here lately has been transporting and stuff like that, equipment and dropping equipment off and trailers and all of that, and going to get supplies. You know, there's a lot of moving and shaking to keep that much work going on at one time. It takes a whole team.
It's a project down there.
It's a big project. And tomorrow we're going to start on the water lines on Come On Mountain. We got over 500 foot of water lines to do up there as well. It'll be me, Levi, and probably Mike with Drifting Dreamers helping with that. So there's a lot of moving and shaking going on, to say the least. And not only that, tons of work here on the camper and stuff to get her settled this week. Big shout out to Levi, Life with Levi. Levi put that work in on that camper. I mean, he did about 80% of the camper because of all the other stuff I got going on. That, and he also don't want his dad bent over up underneath the camper doing all of that with the heavy lifting and stuff like that.
Even I offered to help, and he's like, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, Levi killed it on this winterizing the camper thing, and it looks phenomenal.
It does.
Phenomenal. It matches. It looks good.
You can definitely tell the difference from it being winterized to the first night here. It was not winterized all the way. So he did so good. It's so hot inside there now.
Yeah, she's actually having to turn the heater off at night. So
waking up sweating.
So there's been a lot done, guys. Those videos will start rolling out starting tomorrow throughout the week of this particular project here. All the hinges are fixed on the inside. The only thing that's not fixed on the inside for now is, besides the refrigerator, microwave stuff, that's money, and that's just going to have to come when it comes. It's the countertop. I haven't took the countertop off yet and stuff because I'm still trying to decide exactly what I want to do. I've actually got materials to do a quick fix on it, but after looking at it and stuff, I might go ahead and put an actual countertop on there. Cut out a template and all of that, but that's a little bit bigger of a project, and I don't have the time frame before I got to go out of town to get that done. We did peel up all of that paper stuff that was peeling up and stuff, and it's a lot cleaner and nicer look right now, and it
serves its purpose.
Yeah,
it's a countertop.
She just got to be careful with getting water on it right now because there's nothing to stop it from absorbing into the thing, but it still does its part.
And it's like a particle board-ish type thing underneath.
But she's got a towel on there, so when she washes the dishes and stuff and all of that, so it doesn't get wet.
And I've already been looking for, what was it called that I was talking about this morning?
Strainer.
A strainer rack that goes over my sink so that I can just have it drip inside the sink.
Yeah. So all that's going to take time. Those ain't necessity things. Those ain't things that's going to keep the babies from being warm or stuff like that. It doesn't need to be done before I go out of town. My biggest thing for before I go out of town is make sure, because the temperature is dropping steadily every day. We're getting late into January. The fact that it's as warm as it is right now in January is amazing. But it's going to get cold, and I have a funny feeling by the time I get off that boat in a week or two that it's going to be really cold here.
It was snowing about 45 minutes away from here, and then yesterday me and Brinley walked outside to go get something. You could tell we're two Florida girls because we're like, it's snowing. It was not snow. It was sleet. It was ice coming from the sky. But I was like, those are some heavy raindrops, just to find out it's ice, sleet, not snow.
And yes, I'm drinking a Monster. I need some energy, guys. I'm sorry.
It's crazy. These are both our favorites.
But on the flip side on that, my blood pressure has been very stable and good. Out of all the health issues I got going on, that's the one thing that we've been able to fix. Everything else still in the air, but the blood pressure is definitely stabilized. They finally got the right combination on medication to be able to get my blood pressure good. I've actually, as far as that goes, I've been feeling amazing. My energy levels have been up.
I saw one of y'all's comments that said he looked pale in the face. That was pre-recorded. He's doing much better now.
Yeah. Really just lack of sleep and stuff, guys. My mornings have started at 5 o'clock, not like started like waking up at 5 o'clock. Like literally I've been working at 5 o'clock all week, like nonstop, and literally work all day until dark, getting stuff done, and then sitting at my computer trying to keep videos coming out for you guys until wee hours in the morning. So I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, and it's just crunch time with my daughter coming early and stuff, and then Levi also coming. Like, Levi was only here for like a day, and then she showed up. You know what I mean? So
I don't even think it was 24 hours.
Yeah.
I called and was like, I'm on my way. My car is packed. I'm coming now.
So that put a little wrinkle in things and kind of had to put me in high gear, because me and Levi was planning on kind of chipping away at this throughout the week until we leave. And with her coming, we had to get them set right then, which worked out. We was able to get it done. Still need to fix the heater in there, but I went and bought some space heaters. It's got the safety buttons where if they tip over, they shut off, that type of thing.
Things work.
And I got them up high so the babies can't get to them and stuff like that. And she has to shut them off every night, so they're heating perfectly fine in there. And we've had some cold mornings. We've gotten down to about 18 degrees on one night, and she's been fine. So I think the heat situation is good for now. That is something that I believe that will be all right, being that she's got consistent power here now. It's not like when you're off grid and you got battery banks and all that other stuff. So if I can't get the actual heat unit in there working, that will still get her through winter. And then hopefully by the next winter, we'll be heating a section of her place up there.
So exciting.
No guarantee on that. Like I said, it's going to take a while to build that. That's going to be by her budget and all of that.
I will be having 2 jobs.
Yeah.
So I will be using one income from one of my jobs to put directly towards the savings for my house.
Yeah.
So I plan on trying to have it done as quickly as possible, but it's all about budget and making sure that I'm doing it properly.
Reality,
and,
2 years.
Yeah.
Reality, 2 years. But the way that we have her house designed, we're going to start with that 20 by 20 shop that I took down. That's going to be the core of her house. And I took that down, full walls, insulated, electric, everything together. We can literally build that in a weekend once we have the slab down. That'll be the core of her house, and then we're doing 3 lean-tos off each side for bathrooms, bedrooms, kitchens, all of that. And what that will do will allow her to be able to stay in the center section while we're working on one of the additions. And then when the addition gets close, we can cut the door in, and then she can start using that addition as well and start on the next addition, so she's not living in construction.
It'll basically be a living room.
Yeah.
So
to start with, which is very similar to what a camper is. So more than likely we'll get that section done and do the first lean-to, which will probably be like a bathroom. That's primary. We can do a little satellite kitchen for the time being. And that way she can move on there and start, but she's not living in construction at the same time, because that's important with little ones.
And this is going to be my forever home, so I want to make sure that it's planned accordingly.
And not rushed.
Frames, not rushed. I plan on having it 100% how I want it.
Yeah, so it's going to take time. We're under no false pretenses of thinking it's going to happen like that. It's not. Because, like I said, guys, I'm helping her with it, but I'm not doing it for her.
I have a lot to learn.
So I'll be helping, but it's going to be based off her budget, her time, stuff like that, because I have a lot going on myself. So,
and I do know how to do a few things. So,
she knows how to use a drill.
Yeah, I know how to use a drill. I know how to level some stuff. I know how to put in cabinets. Like I'm not coming in this not knowing absolutely nothing. I know a little something.
And there's something coming real soon, guys, that I can't tell you quite yet. Y'all know how I like to leave those cliffhangers for you. But I'm in the middle of something right now that is going to change the game when it comes to building. And that, for both of us.
I am so excited. I don't even know everything that goes on with it, but I'm excited.
Long time coming. And it's about to happen. Like I tell y'all before, I'm not going to say it until it's a done deal. When it's a done deal, I'll let you know, and we can start hyping it until it's time. But until it's a done deal, I can't say nothing. But there's definitely something that's coming that's going to change the game. I told y'all that there's a lot of stuff that I've been doing behind the scenes preparing for this. This is one of them. So it will be coming to fruition here in the next couple of weeks.
It'll be so helpful. I'm excited.
So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm still in the R&D, research and development part of it, but it's coming. It's coming. There's a lot of moving parts, guys. A lot of moving parts. Once I get past this cruise, this is something that we set up in May of last year. So this is something that I can't change. It's not necessarily the ideal time. I actually tried to get out of this cruise, to be honest with you guys, but I didn't get the insurance on the cruise, and I would have lost all my money. So I was just like, you know what?
And he deserves to do something nice for himself. And him and Levi will have a great little vacation before they come back.
It's a good Christmas present for him. I didn't get him nothing for Christmas. That is his Christmas present.
And I got all this for Christmas and my birthday. So.
Yeah, she got property and me getting a camper for her to stay in and bringing her up to the mountain for Christmas and a bunch of other stuff. So, that was her Christmas. This is Levi's Christmas. I got to spend some good quality time with her and the babies for Christmas, and this would be an opportunity for me and Levi to spend some good quality time together. So.
And I don't do cruises. I don't do airplanes.
Yeah. So I'm excited about it. I've really been enjoying this week being able to come and stop by in the mornings. I come every morning to see the babies and to bring them breakfast.
I'm telling you, this jalapeno thing they got is amazing.
Yeah, I get the big omelet now instead of the toasters because of my surgery thing. And I don't eat it all. Normally I'll eat half of it and eat the other half the next day. So now what I do is I eat half of it, give her the other half, and then the biscuits and gravy I started giving Brindley this morning. So
and
it
I
works
didn't even
out.
like jalapenos up until a week ago now. Now I love them.
And the baby can't eat groceries with Papa yet, but coming soon.
And Brindley follows him around everywhere. Loves it.
Yeah.
Loves Uncle Levi. Loves him.
Yeah, literally, when I'm here, it's step for step with me. Like, she'll say, Papa, you move a lot. And she's like, stay right there, Papa, I'll be back. And I'll be somewhere else. And she's like, Papa, you didn't stay. And I'm like, I got to keep it moving. I'll move with you. It's okay.
My Uncle Ray said we should put an Apple Watch, a Fitbit on her.
Yeah.
She moves so much.
Just by following me. Yeah, you have no idea how much I move in a day, guys. Levi was just talking about that last night because he actually has a Fitbit. And then he's like, Dad, you wasn't exaggerating about how many steps you get in a day. He's like, Jesus. He's like, you don't sit still. You were like all over the place.
10K is beginner's work.
Yeah. I told him, I said, I don't wear those watches because it'll tell me to take a break.
Sit down.
Sit down. But, I just, like when I'm feeding the animals, stuff like that, I don't take the four-wheeler. I don't do that. When I'm going across the property, I just walk. I just get my steps in. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just do it in a country setting, instead of the city. Well, guys, we just wanted to kind of give you an update. She has been filming some stuff, so make sure that you go to what channel?
Life of Lena Ray.
Life.
And it will be changing though, because I did come up with my Homestead name, so everything will be changing eventually. Just so you guys know. But we had to tell y'all because we've been reading the comments, and I was like, they're gonna find out real quick. Well,
that and she's been recording, and she ain't been able to really put nothing out, right. Because I haven't really announced this yet. So I told her this weekend once we get her settled, because that was my main focus, guys. It really wasn't about trying to hide a lot of stuff from y'all. It was about, I was tunnel vision, getting them settled and set up. And that was my main focus, which put me behind on a lot of my videos. I'm sure y'all have noticed I ain't been putting out as many as I normally do. I've still been putting out quite a bit, but not as much. I've been missing the keeping it real here or there. You know, only 2 videos a week on the main channel instead of 3. That's just because it's been like, boom, I got to get this done. But now that we got her settled, I can kind of get back on my schedule and stuff. So make sure that you're subscribed. Come on, Homesteading. Make sure you're subscribed here. Make sure you subscribe to Life with Atlanta, and also with Levi. He hasn't really recorded a lot of this because he's been kind of tunnel vision as well, but he's going to start recording here soon too, and kind of get back on track. And Levi makes amazing videos.
He does.
So I'm excited to see him kind of get back on the grind with that. That's one of the reasons why he's here.
He's a great young man. He's an amazing person.
He's a pretty good kid.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Always been a good kid, but now he's a great man. It's crazy what good influences will do.
Yeah, me and him actually had a long conversation about that last night.
Mm-hmm.
Good kid. I'm proud of him. He's all right. I mean, he's all right. I don't want to make his head too big. I mean, he's all right. All right, guys. Well, I love every single one of y'all. Hopefully this will clear up everything for you guys, but she's here.
I'm here.
The babies are here.
It. I love it. Love seeing the mountains.
And Brindley
loves it.
Loves it.
She never wants to go back to Florida. She's so scared anytime we get in the car. She's like, we're not going real far away, right?
Yeah, this is kind of her element. She loves the outdoors, and she loves chasing Papa. So, and Papa loves having her chase me. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I even told him this morning, I said, isn't this nice? Coming to see us every day.
Yeah, I like it. It's definitely brought a new level of happiness for me, for sure. So, been up here a long time by myself. So, it's nice to have my kids around and my grandkids around.
I never thought Arkansas would be a place I ended up, but we're here. And it's great. He's built such a great life here, and I'm excited to build a great life here as well.
It started. All right, guys, I love every single one of y'all. And until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.